Hello parents! Are you ready to help your student dive into some amazing stories? Today we're going to walk through the Learning Ally audiobook solution together. I'll show you how to help your child navigate the platform, find their next favorite book, and use all the incredible tools designed to make reading a successful and positive experience for them. Let's get started. First, you'll need to download our audiobook solution. At learningally.org/app, you can see the various ways you can utilize our audiobook solution on your many devices. First off, you can use the web app. You can use our mobile apps through the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store, and you also can use the desktop apps for Windows PC or Mac. Once you've downloaded Learning Ally's audiobook solution, you'll need to use the credentials given to your student by their teacher. Once your student is logged into the audiobook solution, they'll be brought to their bookshelf. This is where they can see all the titles assigned to them by their teacher. If your student would like to add additional books to their bookshelf, they can simply click on the Add Books button. This will take them out to our wider library of human-read audiobooks. From there, they can search by grade level, subject, or even categories. They can also use the search bar at the top to search by title, author, keyword, or ISBN. Here's an example of how your student can search using the search bar. First, they could type in the name of the author that they're looking for. For example, I type in Rick Riordan. I can click on his name, and then I can look for the book that I was hoping to read. Here I see The Demigod Diaries. First off, I can read the summary. I can see the book information, including the copyright year and the ISBN number, and then I can choose to read now or read later. I will click the Read Later button to add this book to my bookshelf so I can read it later. When your student is finished adding books to their bookshelf, they can leave the library by going to the top right of the screen and selecting Bookshelf. When your student is ready to begin reading a title within the audiobook solution, they simply need to click on the cover.
When she was younger, Esperanza used to complain. Why does he always get to go and not me? Papa would say, because he knows how to fix things and he is learning his job.
As you can see, our human-read narrators take over as soon as your student clicks on the cover. Now let's go through some of the controls. At the bottom of the screen, you'll see the play button,
And quiet strength and could figure out how to fix anything. Plows and
which also turns into the pause button whenever you're ready. Additional options for playback include the previous and skip back buttons, which allow you to move backwards through the text, and the skip ahead and next options, which allow you to move forward. You'll also see some more options under settings. First off, we have the playback options, including the volume at which the narrator reads, the speed at which the narrator reads, and then the options to change the default for the skip ahead and skip back functions. A little further below, you'll see the option to change audiobook playback to off, so your student can simply read the text without the narrator. Under the text accommodation settings, you'll see letter size, letter spacing, line height, line length, and you'll also see options for text color, background color, and the highlight color. The audiobook solution has built-in vocabulary support. Students can use the dictionary feature to build vocabulary. Simply double-click or long press to bring up the given definitions for any word. Students can then choose a definition, highlight it in the text, and add a sticky note to show understanding. The sticky note consists of the definition and an area for the student to show their understanding through writing about the word. Clicking Save sends the sticky note to the student's vocabulary list. The bookmark button creates a sticky note for any given sentence the student chooses. Students can annotate the sticky with their interpretation of the text. Bookmarks are saved within the book, and vocabulary words are saved externally to the bookshelf. Students can find their vocabulary list by clicking on their initials in the top right of the bookshelf. Students can share these vocabulary words with you or their teacher through email. This is a great way to check for understanding and ensure accountability for reading. And that's our walkthrough. Now you know how to help your student manage their bookshelf, discover new books, and use the powerful tools that can transform their connection to reading. By supporting their journey with Learning Ally, you are helping to build their confidence, independence, and a lifelong love of learning. Happy reading!